Kind of forgot I'm gonna have to deal with this dang vase sooner or later. I was just thinking, oh, if I just get all the flowers done, I'll be done. But no. So look how repetitive all those shapes are. So I've got to redraw there too, but I'm gonna try to stick with this for a minute. All right, so I like the purple, but I think maybe we also need the orange with the purple. God, try to get organized again here. Just the biggest mess I've ever seen. Okay. What about a little green in there too, maybe? Well, I don't think I can leave that just such a big dark blob there. And there's so much detail. All right, I need something. What would that something be? Something that's kind of a burnt sienna, something. Man. I just feel like all my yellows are just too the same. I don't love that. Yep. Kind of cooked here. By that I mean that I've kind of got all the pastel that's ever going to go down on there is on there now. All right, so then I guess the question is if I move on a little bit. Just gotta do one thing about this right here. Yes, it's two big spots hanging out there. Let's see what I can do right there. Doesn't look right either. All right. Maybe live with that for a minute. And back to the trusty charcoal. I really can't see my lines very well. All right, so I feel like this is this one, I might be wrong, but I feel like it's a little more lemony yellow than that one. So I'm just gonna add a little white to the yellows to cool them down a little bit, because white is a cool color, at least compared to yellow it is. Wow, Jeneane. Jeneane. And I'm gonna add some green to it too. And then I've got to work on these stupid stems. I needed more bluish green over here. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't put any light on that stem. Maybe just make it all be in shadow back there. I hate every leaf in this picture. All right, and now the dreaded vase. All right, I'm gonna try some pink in the vase. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna stop recording and I'm gonna clean. Okay, so I've worked on all the flowers and now I need to work on the vase. And I took a moment to clean up all my pastels so I could actually find stuff, and really that was an amazing change here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is just
feel like I'm going to draw in some of the things, some of the detail on the vase so I can actually tell where it is. I feel like I've just been a little random, although some of it, like maybe I don't really want it all in there. Okay, well there's this dark part that comes right down through here. Wow, even the charcoal doesn't really want to go down. And here. Here. This comes up like that. It's a little shorter right here. All right, forget it. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a blue. And I'm bringing it up a little higher than it really is because I really thought the blue was going to look good with actually it'd be kind of better if the blue was on the top and the red was on the bottom, but and I don't want to do too much work on the vase. I don't want to attract too much attention to it. And then I said I was going to try some pink. Now it kind of feels like I didn't really spray the vase, although. All right, well, I'm going to do what I can here, but I have a bad feeling that I'm going to need to just spray the vase. It just doesn't seem, and I can't do it right now because it's pouring down rain. Oh, I wonder if I want to bring the light up further right there. I'm going to just try it. Then I could have like a really dark, I could have a dark edge maybe on the base. Shoot, do not want to lose that piece. All right, well, I can't get it back right now. Oh, too light for over there. Let's see if this is, what is this? It's not very purple. And let's bring that blue over all the way to the edge there, I think. If I can find something I can use. Wow, I think that needs to go in the gray pile. All right, that edge is so raggedy. This edge is so raggedy. All right, I think I want that even lighter over there. But I need a softer edge.
that is, but I don't like it. Yeah, that was bad. I am about ready to quit, just so you know. God, I just, yeah, I put everything away, and so now it's kind of hard to find. All right, I'm not in love with that, but I think I need to get away from it and come back and see how it looks later. So this might be the end, but there might be more. So thank you so much for your time and attention. I really appreciate it. Oh, shoot, what is that? Oh, that is supposed to be a white one, and that is not white. All right, let's see if I can fix that. Holy cow. All right, yeah, I'm going to look at it later, and then I'll notice terrible problems, no doubt.